Have you ever wondered how IELTS examiners decide your band score in the speaking test? What exactly are they looking for when you talk? Understanding the 4 scoring criteria, fluency and coherence, vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation, can help you improve your performance and achieve a higher band score. In this video, I'm going to break down each of these criteria in detail and give you practical tips on how to impress the examiner. Let's get started. Before we dive into each criterion, let's first understand how the IELTS speaking test is graded. Your final speaking score is based on 4 equally weighted areas: fluency and coherence, lexical resource, grammatical range and accuracy, pronunciation. Your score is given on a scale from 0 to 9. The examiner listens to you carefully and gives you a band score for each of the 4 criteria. Then, your final speaking score is the average of these 4 scores. Look at this example. If you get 6 in fluency, 7 in vocabulary, 6 in grammar, and 7 in pronunciation, your final band score will be the average of these 4 scores, which means 6.5. Now, let's go through each of these one by one so you know exactly what examiners are listening for and how you can improve. First, let's talk about fluency and coherence. This refers to how smoothly you speak and how well your ideas are connected. These are what examiners look for. Speaking at a natural pace. Not too fast.
Well, when I was 12 years old growing up on Long Island, there was a cerebral palsy fair a few blocks away from my house, and they announced that they would donate $2,000 to cerebral palsy for anyone that broke a Guinness record. So at first I wanted to ride the roller coaster at Coney Island,
Or not too slow.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about who you are and where you're from? Philo T. Wickham. And where are you from?
From Glen Falls,
New York.
New York.
Glen Falls, New York.
Minimal hesitation. Avoiding long pauses and fillers. Things like, well-organized responses. Your answers should have a clear beginning, middle, and end. Logical connections between ideas. Using linking words correctly. And these are some common mistakes that reduce fluency. Long pauses before answering. This suggests you're struggling with ideas or vocabulary. Using too many fillers like, which make you sound unsure. Speaking in short, choppy sentences. I like sport. It's fun. I play football. Going off topic and losing coherence. Look at these examples. If you speak like this, you'll get 5 in the fluency and coherence section. I like playing football because it's fun and good for health. I play sometimes. You can expect a band score 6 in fluency and coherence if you speak like this. I really enjoy playing football. It's a great way to stay active. It helps me relieve stress. For example, last weekend I played a match with my friends and it was really exciting. And to get a band score 8 in fluency and coherence, you need to speak like this. Football has always been my favorite sport, not just for its physical benefits, but also for the teamwork involved. Playing regularly helps me stay fit and improve my reflexes. Just last weekend, I had an intense match and it was both challenging and enjoyable. Tips to improve your fluency. Practice speaking without pausing too much. Try answering IELTS questions in front of a mirror or recording yourself. Use linking words to connect ideas naturally. For example, linking words like first of all, on the other hand, in contrast, for instance, that being said. Expand your answers. Instead of short responses, give details and examples. Now, let's move on to the second scoring criterion, vocabulary. Lexical Resource refers to your vocabulary range and word choice. The examiner wants to hear you using a variety of words instead of repeating the same basic ones. The examiners look for a wide range of vocabulary, using different words to express ideas.
I like watching movies. Movies are fun. I watch movies every weekend, especially action movies.
I enjoy watching thrillers and historical dramas. They help me relax. If I want something light, I go for a comedy or an animated film.
Ability to paraphrase and to use synonyms. Saying things in different ways rather than repeating.
I was very happy when I got the job. It was a happy moment for me. My family was also happy because they knew I was happy.
I was absolutely thrilled when I got the job. It was such an exciting moment for me. My family was overjoyed because they knew how much it meant to me.
Using idioms, collocations, and topic-specific words correctly.
I was very tired after work. Work was hard and I had a lot to do. At the end of the day, I was tired and just wanted to sleep.
By the end of the day, I was completely drained. Work had been hectic and I was running on empty. All I wanted was to hit the sack and recharge for the next day.
These are some vocabulary score samples. For band score 5, I like traveling. Traveling is good. I went to a nice place. The food was nice. Band score 6 in vocabulary. I love traveling because it allows me to experience new cultures. Last year, I visited Italy and it was an amazing experience. The food was delicious, especially the pasta. For Band 8 in vocabulary, you need to speak like this. Traveling broadens my perspective. One of my most unforgettable trips was to Italy, where I indulged in authentic pasta and explored breathtaking historical sites such as the Colosseum. How to improve your vocabulary? To improve your vocabulary, you need to learn synonyms. If you always say good, practice using fantastic, incredible, outstanding. Use idiomatic expressions naturally. For example, instead of I was very nervous, say I had butterflies in my stomach. Use collocations, which means words that go together naturally. Things like make a decision, strong coffee, do homework. Grammar is another key factor in your IELTS speaking score. The examiner wants to hear you using a variety of sentence structures correctly. The examiners look for using different tenses accurately: present, past, future, and perfect tenses.
Yesterday, I go to the mall and buy some clothes. I am liking the new jacket a lot. Tomorrow, I go there again to see more things.
Yesterday, I went to the mall and bought some clothes. I really like the new jacket I got. Tomorrow, I will go back to check out more options.
Using a mix of simple and complex sentences.
I wake up early, I eat breakfast, then I go to work. My job is busy, I come home tired.
I wake up early and eat breakfast before I leave for work. Because my job is demanding, I often come home feeling exhausted, but I try to relax before going to bed.
Correct use of complex sentences.
If I have more time, I would learn another language. I wish I can speak more languages.
If I had more time, I would learn another language. I wish I could speak multiple languages fluently.
Avoiding basic grammar mistakes. Things like subject-verb agreement, articles, or prepositions.
She go to university every day. She studies in university near her house. She is interested on psychology.
She goes to university every day. She studies at a university near her house. She is interested in psychology.
And these are some samples for band scores 5, 6, and 8 in the grammar section. Band 5 in grammar. Yesterday, I go to the park and meet my friend. We play football and then we go home. Band 6. Yesterday, I went to the park and met my friend. We played football for an hour and then went home. Band 8. Yesterday, I had an amazing time at the park with my friend. We played football for over an hour and afterward, we relaxed under the trees, enjoying the cool breeze. Some tips to improve your grammar. Practice different sentence structures. Use conditionals. If I had more money, I would travel. Use passive voice. The book was written in 1950. Use relative clauses. The person who helped me was very kind. Self-correct if you make a mistake. The examiner will not penalize you for small errors if you correct them. Listen to native speakers. Notice how they form sentences and try to mimic their structures. Pronunciation is not about having a British or American accent. It's about how clearly and naturally you speak. The examiners look for clear pronunciation. Every word should be understandable. Correct word stress and intonation. Emphasizing the right syllables and using natural speech patterns. Linking words naturally. I don't know instead of I do not know, which is still clear. Some examples for band scores 5, 6, and 8 in pronunciation. In band 5, words are mispronounced and are unclear. In band 6, your speech is understandable, but some words are unclear or unnatural. In band 8, you have clear, natural intonation and you stress on keywords. Some common pronunciation problems. Speaking too fast.
Clearly, when I was 12 years old growing up on Long Island, there was a cerebral palsy fair a few blocks away from my house, and they announced that they would donate $2,000 to cerebral...
Or too slow, which makes it hard to follow.
From Glen Falls,
New York.
New York.
Glen Falls, New York.
Some candidates think that if they can speak fast, they can impress the examiner. But speaking fast will not improve your score in the pronunciation section. Not stressing the right syllables. Saying photography instead of photography. Speaking in monotone voice. No intonation makes speech sound unnatural.
Thank you for calling Henry Ford Women's Health. My name is Michelle. May I ask who I'm speaking with, please? May I ask what would be the reason for the visit? I can help you find an appointment with your doctor for a physical. Thank you for calling Henry Ford Women's Health. My name is Michelle. May I ask who I'm speaking with? May I ask what would be the reason for the visit? Sure. I can help you find an appointment with your doctor for a physical.
To improve your pronunciation, you need to listen to native speakers and repeat after them. Practice with tongue twisters. Record yourself and listen for unclear words. So to recap, examiners score you based on fluency, vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. The key to a high IELTS speaking score is practicing every day, using varied language and speaking naturally. See you in the next lesson.